Okay, so what we're working on, and when I say we, I use that term very loosely because Jared is doing this. It was my idea, but Jared's gonna execute the whole thing without my help whatsoever, as usual. So what we're doing is we're putting all, oh, can I help? Yep. Yeah, okay, here we go, look, I helped. Okay, so what we're doing is basically Jared is building an upside down deck, a miniature bee deck. It's gonna be sunk into the ground so that it can be holding the beehives.
On that play on words.
Yeah, it's funny because I said bee and then
you said bee like 3 times.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna keep, what Jared's gonna do is he's gonna put all the legs on, and then once this is done, we're gonna flip it upside down, and the legs are gonna get put into the ground. We're gonna dig holes, we're gonna put the legs, so we're gonna set them in the ground, and we're gonna put concrete around them, so this thing is never gonna move. And the reason that we're building it here instead of out there is because it's cold and windy today and it's much more comfortable in here. Yeah. That's really the only reason. Okay, but we thought that we would take this out, we'll set it up right, we'll mark all of the exact locations of the legs, and then we'll dig the holes, and then we'll slide this thing down in the holes, we'll put concrete in it.
Level it.
Yeah, level it, make sure it's all perfect. This is going to get all of our beehives set on top of it. How big is each of the beehives?
They're about 20 by 18.
So they're like, you've seen them before. They're, you know, they're white wooden boxes,
right,
basically, that stack. Every one of those boxes could be, by the time the bees get done with their honey, they could be 50, 60 pounds a piece. Yeah. We have 2 right now. That's 4 actually. We have 2 right now, but the plan is that we're making this big enough to put 4 or 5 on them in the future if we want to. Right. So I told Jared to get, you know, the standard pressure treated wood, but he got this much nicer redwood that's going to hold up better and be much prettier in the long run. So it's like you know who I am, Jared. Yeah.
And I mean, I don't think we're ever going to paint it. So.
No, so it'll just stay like this. It'll weather, it'll get nice and weather, look really cool. And we're moving it, we used to have it set back kind of in the woods, our beehives, and we're gonna move them closer to the driveway. So as we pass by them every day, we can see them easier. And this is gonna solve that problem where we didn't really have a lot of visibility to our bees before. And now we're gonna have much more visibility. It's gonna be stable. We're gonna be able to get more beehives in the future, and it's gonna solve a lot of our bee problems. Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, it's really gonna be amazing. I did it again.
Bee. Love the bees, love them bees.
Anyway, so let's like kind of fast forward through this. We're gonna get some video of you putting it all together. And then when we go to put it in the ground, we'll come back and we'll show you how we're gonna do that, because we'll dig holes, we'll put concrete in, and then we'll set in the ground. Jared finished making the bee platform in the pole barn, and then we had to wait a couple days because it rained. So now we're back out. We're going to install it in the ground. We're going to dig the holes today. We're going to put the bee platform in. We're going to pour concrete, and then we're going to put the bees. Oh, come over here. I'll show you the hives. So we're going to put, look, here's a part. We're going to put the bees, which are right here, on top of the platform. So these stands are going to go away, and then they're gonna sit right on top of the platform instead, and we have enough space for 4 of these. So right now we have 2, and then we're gonna add 2 more in the future probably, but for now they're gonna have lots of extra space. For the bees. So Jared's gonna go over what we're gonna do next.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dig some holes. You gotta mark it out first with the spray paint. Spray paint to mark each post hole. And Adam's gonna dig the holes with the skid steer.
Oh yeah, I get to use my brand new fancy tool.
And after that, we're gonna put it in, level it, concrete it in, and that's it. Bees will be ready for their bee haven. Platform.
Hey, do you know what you know when the bees take the train from the train station, do you know what platform they leave from?
You think it might be platform A?
or C, but I'm pretty sure that they take the B platform.
The B platform, which we created here today.
Yes, right. See, as we should. You know what? You can tell both of us are dads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad jokes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Dad
all
jokes
right,
for
let's
days.
get. Yeah, dad jokes all day long. Okay. You spray, and I'll get in the skid steer. Actually, I gotta help you move that. I tried to move this thing earlier on my own because everybody was doing other stuff. And it's about, I don't know. What do you think, Jared? 8,000 pounds?
Maybe 300, 4.
Yeah, it's not light. So, okay, let's try this. Ready? Where are we going? We should probably decide that before we go. Okay. All right, ready?
Yep.
Oh, God! There's a lot here, Jared. I'm glad you built it because,
Built to last.
bees are heavy. Actually, it's good because bees do, the hives do get heavy.
What's the weight on those?
Like each of those boxes can be like 40 pounds. Because you got to think like, okay, if that box was full of water, because basically like honey is like the equivalent of a liquid.
Right.
So, I mean, each of those boxes could be 40 pounds. So if we get 4 or 5 boxes on there, like that could be 200 pounds a hive.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that you built this serious.
Right.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Let's drill some holes. All right, so Jared, what do you think the chances are that I drilled all the holes in the right spot?
98%.
This is not the first time Jared and I have drilled holes, and most of the time they're in the wrong spot. So Jared thinks that they're in the right spot a lot, but it never really works out right. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it'll be great. All right, let's try it out. It's light, so we can just lift it back out again if it's wrong.
Ready?
Hey, when you're walking over there,
Don't
fall in the hole.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna fall in the hole.
Probably. All right. You want to like set it next to it first,
Sure.
and then, oh yeah. I mean, I think we're gonna be good.
Yeah, same.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Ready?
Yep.
1, 7, 4.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you tripped. You missed.
Missed the hole.
Jared, you missed the hole. This is not light. Oh, there we go. Hey, my side's in.
It's getting there.
Hold on.
It's all because you put your end in first.
I'm sorry. There we go. Ready? There you go. Oh, look at that. I mean, is it perfect? Yes.
Probably.
Okay, so second try. Okay, so when I backed over, I filled some of the dirt in with the skid steer. So it's mostly my fault, but I'm just gonna blame it on Jared. So Jared didn't have the hole right in exactly the right spot, so we'll do it again now. Okay.
I almost fell in the hole, Adam.
Oh, I almost. Okay, you good? All
Yep.
right, there we go.
Oh, that's
Try.
much better.
Yeah.
Much.
Hold on. What about the back one now? What do you think? How high should we have this? Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe a little lower.
Get
I
on
think I
that.
could just like push it down into the loose dirt. Oh, okay. Hey, it'll be fun. It'll be like a game. All right, here we go. Ready? Jump. Oh, well, the front went down. Yeah, so if we level it out now, let's see, how's that look? Oh, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that's a nice height, right?
Yeah.
Is that a nice height? Does that look? That looks good, right? It's a good height. It'll be fine. We just got to level it, and then we'll. How are we gonna keep it level when we pour the concrete? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay, all right. Maybe building it on site would have been smarter. I thought this would be easier. We should have probably did all the posts first and then built this around them. But you know, now we're here, so there's no turning back.
I was not making faces behind you.
Unlikely.
What is like your problem?
We're just trying to get it level.
Oh.
You mean with the platform, right?
Yeah.
Got a whole list that Mike gave me of things.
Did you like dig them too deep?
No, it's just they're all different depths.
Oh.
So we gotta level it, and then before we pour the concrete, because if we don't make it level, then the honeybees will be unhappy. They will be unhappy. It's a bee joke. You want to hear my joke about bees at the train station?
Oh boy.
No, we already told that one, so I'll tell it to you later. Okay. All right, I'll just wait for Jared to get back because it's not coming anytime soon. This is nice, actually, Steph. Maybe we should put a hammock here.
Like a nice foam mattress and maybe a couple pillows. It's not for the bees anymore. It's for employee nap spot.
Oh, that's a good idea. You should put benches up for employees to nap on. Wait a minute. No, for me to what?
No, employees, Adam. Employees.
Steph, that Matt would be asleep in here all the time. Oh, all right.
Well, do you need me for anything then?
I need you for lots of things, Steph.
I mean, like, can I go power wash your shoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye, have fun.
Just wanted to know what you were yelling at me about.
Oh, yeah, we needed a post hole digger, but we're past that point now. Have fun power washing.
I love power washing.
Okay.
I will. Yes, thank you.
I also like power washing. I mean, if you don't like power washing, I think there's like, I mean, who does it? Like, take it from clean to dirty, and you get to get
Did you
all.
just say take it from clean to dirty? Do you mean take it from dirty to clean?
Is that what I said? No.
You said take it
No,
from
I said
clean-
dirty to clean.
Roll the tape. It says
There's no evidence, so
dirty to clean.
no, I don't believe you. So like power washing. I mean, if you don't like power washing, I think there's like, I mean, who does it? Like, take it from clean to dirty, and
Clean to dirty. Said the accent.
Sounds like she's talking back.
maybe you should go power wash now, Steph. Make things dirty again. I mean, clean. You know what I meant. I feel like it's twisty.
It might be a little bit.
You built it on the cement floor. Can't be that.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, Adam. Wait.
Oh. Yeah, is that good? Yeah. Okay, let's go to the other side. Oh, hey, look!
It's level.
Don't touch this side! Okay, but now we gotta go long ways, though. Zoinks! All right, I think you gotta put it over here, right? I gotta lift it up a little bit, or
You could, if you lift it, I can screw it to this.
then it's gonna lean backwards. Yes, you gotta put it over here. How about you just lift it and screw it, and I'll watch the bubble. It's not better. No. There you go. Look at that. That was good. You did good.
Thanks.
This is good. You know, it's really heavy. That's why it's so hard to.
How's that bubble look?
Hold on. It's not perfect, but I think I can fix it with my excessive body weight. Ooh, look at that. Okay. I mean, it's pretty darn close. By the time we get the cement in, we can kind of maneuver it around a little bit too. Yeah, we're gonna need a shovel for this too, aren't we? Yep. Not gonna really be able to pour it very well. Okay. We have this great concrete mixer. I bought this thing like 5 years ago because I had a project at our old house that I was And I was thinking at the time, I went to rent one, and it was like $50 to rent it, and it was like $150 to buy it. And so I bought one, and I've had it for, what, 5 years now? And the amount of use that we have gotten out of this thing, like, well outweighs the cost. I never thought I would use a concrete mixer as much as we have. Even just you being here the last, like, 3 years.
Yeah, I've used it like 6, 7 times.
Yeah, we've used it a bunch, so. All right. Hey, Jared, look, I got you a mask and some gloves.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. All right, so here you go. Gloves.
Yeah.
I hope those fit your hands.
It probably won't, but
You know. Oh, there you go. See, look. It fits.
just barely.
We're going to put your thing here. Look, I got glasses just like you.
Oh.
We're going to be twinsies.
Safety first.
Safety first. Okay. There we go. Bless you, cameraman.
Who the heck was that? Who the heck was that?
Who is that? Who sneezed?
Ghost.
Invisible cameraman guy. Alright. Guess we're not gonna be able to shovel it out. Okay, are you pouring this or am I, Jared?
I'll pour it.
Okay. Okay, go for it. Don't miss.
I know it's
Hard,
famous
you
last
gotta
words.
aim. There you go. Okay, there's one. 5 more to go.
You right?
Thanks, Jared.
Yep. To it.
All right, there we go.
These are not white. Oh, I'm about to eat it out there.
I think it was you. Oh. Okay, let's go. How long have I had this?
5 years.
And I still don't know how to use it?
4 months. 2 days.
At our last house, I rebuilt all the caps for this wall that went around our house.
Oh,
It's like a big, like, concrete wall. We had this old, like, Victorian house. And all the caps were falling apart. So me and the neighbor spent all summer mixing concrete and pouring these new caps. It was a lot of fun. For, like, the first
You gotta come a little closer.
7 caps. I think we ended up doing, like, 250.
Okay, I think you're good
Is
there.
that good? Because I was
Yeah.
telling a story. I wasn't really paying attention.
Sorry.
Okay.
I got a tongue twister for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you gonna? You have to take your gloves off to say
Yeah,
it.
one glove, yeah.
Oh, okay. Should we put this up here? Probably not, right? Oh, well, it's fine.
Well, let's put the thing on first.
We're taking a break because we did 3 posts, so now, it's break time. Okay, go, Jared.
If you must cross a course, across a crowded cow crossing, cross the cross course, cross the crowded cow cross it carefully.
What?
You read it.
Okay. If you must cross a cross cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the cross course cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully.
Yeah.
Is this just a tongue twister?
Yeah.
It's not a riddle. I thought you were gonna give us like a riddle.
It's a tongue twister.
I thought you were gonna like.
I mean, we're twisting up
That was gonna be
concrete.
something that we could like interact with.
I tried. I tried to come prepared today with jokes and stuff. And...
I'm gonna think of a joke before we're done.
Okay. Probably should be a bee joke.
Did I tell you the one about the killer whale?
No.
Do you know where killer whales go to get their teeth looked at? They go to the orthodontist. Jared, you got concrete on the bee platform.
That's my apologies. I didn't mean it.
It's gonna be dirty.
Better be careful.
Yeah.
We'll get more water.
Could you? That'd be great. Thanks. While you're doing that, I'm going to be getting one of these bags of concrete.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna be excited when you return. Oh, oh, it's a lot of weight. See, I knew there was an easy pull tab. Okay. Here we go. I'm only doing 6 posts. Why is this so hard? All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Oh, can we start it now? Oh, we're working on this. We're working on this bee platform. It's gonna be really nice when we're done with it. You're gonna be impressed. Okay. Okay. You guys buzzing around on your scooters?
Oh, stop. Just be kind. No pun intended.
Oh, okay. What are you guys gonna do this afternoon?
Be nice. Be me and Daddy Mario Kart are
You're gonna do what?
go to the batting cage pretty soon.
Oh, that should be fun.
Okay.
All right, be gone. See what I did there? Okay, was the last one. They loved me. I don't know why.
Sure, you have one?
What? Yeah.
Be safe.
Be careful.
Be sure.
Hey, be careful.
Oh, stop it, Jared.
Oh, it's so much fun being a dad. Love it. We got it, Jared.
Yay.
Okay, all 6 done. We gotta clean out this thing now, but did you clean it out the last time you used it, Jared?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, how's it look, Jared? Uh-oh.
This way.
No, other way. I think that side, though, is gonna be a little farther. No, you're right. I'm sorry. Oh my god, if I knew what we were doing, it would be so much easier to do this. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be fantastic.
I think so too. It'd be amazing. Let's look at this side. Yeah, it's a little twisted is the problem. So like the platform is like kind of a little like this, so it's not exactly level on its own. So we can't level something that's not level. So, but the bees will be fine. None of them are gonna fall off the edge. And from side to side, it's level. We're just kind of a little twisty, that's all. So I think we're gonna split the difference. So over here, this side is a little high, and then over here, this side is a little high. So that makes sense. Okay, we let everything set up for a little bit, and now we're gonna backfill some dirt into these holes. And then we got to make everything look pretty. So that's the next part. So once this is like fully cured, we're going to come back and we're going to mulch around it. We're going to put the beehives on it. It's going to look really, really nice.
Laying down the track. Tracks. That thing's much safer for Adam. His other tractor, he probably crashed that thing already.
Hey, Stephanie's going to bring a rake.
Okay.
Is that enough, you think?
Probably one more.
One more?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Around here too.
Okay, one more. So, you want to rake or move plywood, Jared?
I'll move plywood.
Oh, you sure?
do you want me to put
I
it
thought
in?
you were going to say no. Like, we stacked it over there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I crushed all the edge with the skid steer. Okay. That's about the edge right here. That makes everything look so nice and fresh and new. Whenever we do a project, we always mulch everything. Plus, we have a ton of mulch in our giant mulch pile, so it is easy to make everything look pretty with mulch. You should get a mulch song, Jared. Yeah. This is gonna look really nice when it's done. Of course, now you know what happens is mulch is just like when you paint a room in your house. You like paint one room and all the other rooms look terrible. I have to mulch this whole area.
You think you got too much?
I think I gotta mulch everything.
Yeah.
I think it's probably not gonna be enough, but you know what? For today, this will be perfect. And another day,
Matt could do a good job.
another day, yeah. Stephanie and Matt and Jenna and Sarah, they can take care of some of the other mulch. But for now, I at least want to get it covered up because it's so muddy. Today is the final day of the bee platform build. I think we've gone through 7 different climates in this video.
Yeah.
So we started inside in like sweatshirts, then we went outside and we were in t-shirts, and now it's 2 days later and we're in jackets. This is the Midwest. Yeah, this is what happens. So the platform's done. We got all the concrete put in the holes. We got all the posts in. Obviously, it's, you know, it's sturdy enough.
Yeah.
It didn't move when I stepped on it, and you're on it. That's like 1,000 pounds between the two of us.
Yeah, about 450.
Yeah, something like that. And then we mulched it. So after the last video segment, we mulched everything. We made it all look pretty.
Looks good.
So the only thing we have left to do now is put the boxes back onto the onto it for the first time, because
Right.
we have never put them on there before. So over here, we have our hives. These are the hive bodies, the bigger boxes, and then the supers are the top ones, which is what we add as the hive bodies fill up over the season. So we're going to get these all set up. We're going to put them over here. We're going to show you how the whole thing looks once we're done getting everything moved. And you know, Jared's not a bee expert, but he's going to help me, and we're going to do it together here and set everything up. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like you measured it.
Yeah.
How about that? Okay, so we got that. We're gonna set this on top here. Okay, so we got all the extra stuff out from last year. Steph took all of our extra boxes because when we start the colonies this year, we only need 1 box to start on the bottom where the queen goes, because last year both of our hives of bees left at the end of the season. So sometimes they stay and they overwinter. Both of ours left. They flew on to another farm where I'm sure they're very less happy than they were here.
Absolutely.
That's what I've chalked it up to. Like, I don't know why they would want to leave, but they left. What will happen is that next we will get our bees from our local feed store. So we've ordered our bees. We're getting, I always say it wrong. It's not cannellonian. It's not Kardashians. It's
Aren't they the Italian?
well, we have Italians coming, yes, and then the other one is
Yeah, Cardamchiums.
Card-
Bees with the letter C.
Carnelians.
Carthage.
No, that's not it.
Carnanthium.
Chrysanthemum.
That's
a
it's
flower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I can look it up. Hey, you know what? I can refer to our bee video from last year.
On YouTube.
Installing Italians. No, that's not it. That's the first set. Carniolans.
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 So we got Italians, which is one type of bee, and we got Carniolans, are the other type of bee, because just having two different kinds, like it varied, and some of them, you know, act different than other ones do, and like having a variety is sometimes better, and like if one leaves, the other one might stay. So that's why we diversify the bees.
Oh, okay, so it has nothing to do with the honey?
No, or the Kardashians. Okay, so we will put the Italians in one of these. We'll put the Carniolans in the other one. We put the bees in. The queen gets put in a little queen box, and she has to work her way out. Yeah, so she gets to work her way out.
Isn't that where you put a little marshmallow in the end?
Yeah. We put the marshmallow in it, so then the queen eats her way out, and then she gets to hang out with the bee. But then she stays, so all the bees kind of nest in the box until she gets out of the queen box. So we'll do all that next. That's like our whole next thing. This was just set up for the spring. So we have our bee water, which is sugar water. That's going to go in this spot. We have this area, which kind of limits the access for the bees. So we have one little hole here where they can go in and out. That's specifically designed for this time of year because it's colder. We don't want a lot go. We want them to kind of limit their activity. So they will go in and out of that little hole. This is their little bee landing platform. So they'll like land here. It's really cool to watch them. And then they kind of crawl in and they go in the hole and they'll drink the water and stuff. And until the flowers start, which is the dandelions, once we see dandelions and we see a lot of them, then we don't have to do the bees water anymore.
Oh, cool.
So we'll get the bees, we'll do the water, we'll do the sugar water. We'll have them all set up. They'll all kind of be like sealed in here. We want them to stay nice and warm. And then when the dandelions start, then that's when we'll kind of start opening stuff up.
So you open this part up when the dandelions come.
Yeah, we'll switch it around so they have more space. We'll take their sugar water out, and then we'll start building the beehives like we did last year. So we'll add more and more boxes as the bees build out those sections. And we're going to take you through that process. Or if you liked following along with the bee platform video and you're interested in seeing us getting our new bees, join the herd. Look for the link in the bio and join today. So you did a great job, Jared.
We did a great job.
I know. I helped a little bit. Nice work.